morning everyone. Happy Saturday from Melbourne in Australia. I wanted to pop on and share a video of the opening up of a package that I've received from Kate from Vintage Sew and Sew. Kate's on Instagram and offers a range of vintage fabrics and other items, doilies and things from her collection that she is, I think, progressively clearing out and making available. So all one-off items. Sometimes she might have a couple of serviettes or something of the same style, and offers, yeah, just great variety. So I bought myself a early sort of pre-Christmas and then kept buying some more things just to fill up a package satchel and make the postage effective, and I thought I would share it with you as I open it up. I can't even remember exactly what I bought, so let's enjoy it together. I hope you are having a lovely weekend if you're watching it now and it's the weekend where you are. So it's come with this piece of vintage edging, looks like a hem or something. Let's have a look first what we've got here. A little package of goodies, bonus goodies. Open them up. Hopefully you can see enough at the height that I've got you. It's a lovely vintage vegetable card. And then some, they look hand-dyed probably, hand-dyed bits of doilies. Some beautiful pinks and blues, so those could be very nice to include in my Roxy Journal Stitchery Down the Garden Path piece. Nice little wooden button with like a floral design on it. Very nice. And a little stamp button. And I definitely don't have any like that. And that's got flower. So I reckon these ones, I'm definitely going to put them in my little goodie bag to have for my Roxy Journal of Stitchery, because they will most definitely, I'm sure, be able to be included into it. And it's great to just have like various little bits and pieces to play around with. And I'm sure I can use the piece of card in one of my junk journaling adventures. So let's pop that down there and then let's get opening. So I love that there's no plastic in, well, not in this bit of packaging, there's a small bit of plastic there, but this is wrapped in the fabrics. I think this one, I can't remember if I actually bought this outer one that it's wrapped in, I'm not sure. Let's just have a look at that one first. So some beautiful browns and golds and yellows and oranges. Very vintage and very soft, which is lovely. So let's pop that to the side, pop that up there, and then let's open them all up one by one on here, I reckon. So I did buy some beautiful doilies. Now some of these I don't think I'm planning to be chopping up. I'm thinking I will scan them in and use them in some of my junk journaling. So isn't that just gorgeous? Beautiful stitching on that. And this one with a gorgeous rose design in purples and little pink, lots and lots of little pink crosses. And the other thing I'm hoping these ones will do is give me some good inspiration for things I might want to add to my Roxy Journal of Stitchery Down the Garden Path piece, where I can replicate the stitches and take inspiration. I thought this was a beautiful one for Easter with a basket and flowers. That's gorgeous. Really lovely, and lovely edging around it. This one would have just been a little cloth or possibly a little napkin, and it's got a lovely cross stitch style rose, and we've got an applique piece. So some of them, yeah, did have stains on them, and that's fine because some of them I did buy planning to possibly incorporate parts of the work into my Roxy Journal Stitchery, so that one will probably be in that category. And I also got, this one was actually brand new because it still had its label on it, so made in Germany. And originally $39.95. Wow. So that was definitely a bargain. And just beautiful detail on that. Hopefully you can see all of that, yep. And then just some nice little, this one's got little cupids on it. I don't know if you can see them. Really sweet. And then some gorgeous little handkerchiefs. I just adore, and just the detailing on that. I don't know if I need to bring it up a bit to show you. Just the stitching is so tiny on that, so lovely. I need to switch my lights on, possibly, just to give us a bit more light. Don't know if that's improved it at all. It's a dark grey day. It's been raining a bunch. I saw this was just like a little scrappy piece, but I thought it could be kind of cool for the trees to incorporate into the down the garden path. Always good to have little scrappy pieces. And then got some nice roses here. Lovely. Always on the lookout for beautiful vintage laces. So this one probably would have sort of gone up that way, but I thought I could use it possibly as part of my fence in my Roxy Journal of Stitchery. And again, Kate offers, you can, if she's got laces, usually she'll let you buy sort of by the portion, by the metre or otherwise, or the whole piece if she's got it. This one's a beautiful braid woven style flower braid, so I like that as well. That might even become my path in one of the segments of my Journal of Stitchery. As you can tell, I had the Journal of Stitchery in my mind as I was doing these purchases. A nice rose style lace trim, and then another beautiful woven, I don't even know, I don't think that would be hand stitched. Would it be hand stitched? I don't know, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And again, that could become a path in a section, or a little wall with flowers on it, or possibly some pillars. Could even do some little vines going up it, who knows. Another piece of lace. Again, that could be a lovely little sort of fence, or part of a structure or something. Another woven piece of cloth ribbon with some really nice, beautiful, bright flowers on it. And then let's keep going with the ribbons while I can see them there. This one's got beautiful creams and sort of bronzy browns. I wasn't sure if this one would be too brown when I got it, but I really like those colours, and I love that there's a sort of a graduation of colour from the brown to the cream. Oops, and one more I can see there. This one's got beautiful little pinks and blues and whites. So that could be nice for some Eastery things as well. Those more sort of pastel colours. And then I've got just another lovely piece of vintage floral. So that's nice. Probably didn't need more floral fabrics, but. And then a nice handkerchief. Again, it's got a little bit of staining, but just beautiful little bit of lace work on it, and the feeling of that. Yeah, I don't know if that's possibly a linen. It's definitely a sort of a weave. Then got some, I think these were serviettes, where I just bought one of the serviettes, and so that's got a nice little bit of embroidery down the bottom, and really intricate little sort of cross-stitchy style pieces there. Now this one, people were trying to work out what it is, so if you know what this is, and in fact I should put it up the right way, it's got like possibly a little buttonhole, so it might have been something that hung down the front of a top, but if you know, post in the comments what you think this is, or have a guess what it is. I haven't researched yet, so now I've got it, I can do a little bit of researching to find out what it is, but I was curious and thought, yep, I'll buy it, and it's got a sweet little, and I've not seen something like that with that buttonhole built into it, so curiosity, got that one. Nice little piece of lace. Again, I can potentially cut out individual sections of that, or use a section of it like a pillar maybe, or if I was doing a fountain or something in my journal of stitchery down the garden path, could be good for that as well. Got some gorgeous doilies. Again, I'll probably, the ones that aren't stained and damaged, they'll get scanned and used in my junk journals. Another beautiful one. Some apricot lace, because I didn't have any apricot lace in my lace collection, so I thought, yep, I will add that into the mix. So it's got a nice floral design on it. Another beautiful little hanky, so fine and super fine detailing on the lace work on the edge. And I'm guessing that lace work could potentially be, yeah, handmade and just beautiful and soft. So those can be sort of incorporated. It does have a little bit of, I just noticed a little bit of staining on it, so I won't feel bad if I do sort of chop up and use sections of that. I always find when it's got stain or damage, it kind of gives me that freedom to use it. Beautiful little basket down here on this doily, and the stitching is just immaculate. So again, that's probably one to scan in and use in my journals. This next piece is a more scrappy piece, but with beautiful stitch work on it, and it's got a little bit of staining, so that will be perfect to fussy cut around and incorporate into this sewing project or a future one, because I know I'm going to just keep sewing for a very long time until I can't, I think, because I just love sewing so much, slow stitching. A beautiful fabric. I think it's meant to go up that way. Who knows, actually, I think it goes kind of all ways. That kind of makes sense that they'd make fabric that looks okay from all directions. So this one's, yeah, got sort of bluey coloured flowers with purples and greens. So I didn't really have, I don't think I had that much in my collection that looked like that. A lovely little floral design. And I think some of these were just like 1/4 metre, so just getting enough, because you don't need a lot for slow stitching, so it keeps it more cost effective and you get a good variety for your money. And then this one's a lovely, I think this could be linen, not sure. And the great thing with these sort of stripy designs is you can actually then cut them down almost like a piece of sort of ribbon, and just use a long section of them, or you can use them by cutting across the other way. And in this you've also got the blue strips as well, or you could cut out the blue either side of this if you wanted to kind of evoke maybe some little water features, little water canals or ponds or something. You can see my imagination just runs away with me when I'm looking at fabrics. And then these were some beautiful ones that Kate was selling. She sort of put them all up in one go and they went super fast, so I feel lucky to have got some of them. So this is a beautiful, vibrant design. I can't remember exactly what designer this was. I'll see if I can find any edging that tells us, because I think a number of them were from the same designer. And then this one, beautiful greens and bright pinks. So this could be really good for a really bright piece. And then again, lovely. Look at that. And so you can do amazing sort of overstitching with your embroidered thread or tapestry wool and other things, outlining the leaves and filling in the leaves and the flowers. Like that. Another one from Maggie. Maybe that's just the name of this particular design. It's beautiful again. Just lovely. And another one in sort of with some more paler yellows, pale yellow, more lemony, pale lemon yellow. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then this one. So again, that could be lovely to do some sort of, yes, I can do some cutting around those components, or cutting around these, or using it sort of in a larger section. It almost looks like it's sort of, yeah, patchworked already, so you could just do some overstitching and look like it has all been worked together. So that's my lovely package of goodies from Kate from Vintage So and So, and as I said, I'll pop a link to her Instagram in the comments. So she's in Sydney, Australia. and she posts, I don't know if she posts outside of Australia, so you'd have to have a look at her Instagram or send her a message, but I know she definitely posts within Australia. And probably if you're overseas, you'd probably find your own local purveyors of goods, but this is probably one more for the Australian watchers. So have a lovely Saturday. I'm not sure exactly when I'll post this video, but hope you have a great day or a great evening wherever you are. Take care, everyone.